questions.
Yeah, I'm only going to run through a PowerPoint of 8 to 10 slides and then turn it over to Jamie to present some products. So,
all right, cool. Well, it looks like we've got a good group of folks here. I'm going to kick it off to you, Mike. It is recording, so no more ugly bearded man. See you guys. Have a good webinar.
appreciate your help.
Thank you.
So let me try and bring up my PowerPoint here. And Matt, I might need you again. Oh, no, I don't.
You're good.
Share.
There you go.
Okay. From the beginning, slideshow. All right, I think I'm there. Can everybody see okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I appreciate everyone's time today at joining Jamie and I and Melissa for helping get this set up for us today. So my name is Mike Jordan. I'm the VP of Sales at Delta Apparel, and Jamie Lesher is one of our top reps in the Southwest. And she's going to help me today by presenting product. So we will run through a PowerPoint just to give you a better feel about Delta Apparel. I'm not sure how many of you guys have used us in the past, but we've changed a lot over the last, I've been here almost 3.5 years. Changed a lot over the last 3.5 years, and I have a lot going on. So I just want to bring you up to speed on where we are and where we're going. And then we'll turn it over to Jamie for a presentation of product. So just some really quick facts about Delta Apparel. We're a public company, so you can find all this online, but just to run you through some more about us. You can see from left to right, top to bottom, good revenue growth up until last year. This year is starting to come back. To be really transparent, we're chasing inventory like every other supplier that you have. We hope that by the end of the year, first of next year, we're in a lot better spot. But it's business as usual, and we all got to keep chasing it, so that's what we're doing. Delta employs 8,600 people across 4 countries. For those that don't know, we're completely vertical, so we produce over 60 million pounds of fabric a year, so over 145 million garments. We also do screen printing, which I'd like to talk to you guys today, full package, which might be great for your larger program business. So last year, we screen print over 36 million impressions. We also own DTG to go. So last year, we printed 8 million unique DTG impressions, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. Again, we're a public company, so strong financial stability, willingness to invest in growth and broader capabilities, fully vertical. I have to hide this. Capacity to scale for large production, again, which we're going to talk about. And then if you need anything on corporate compliance and sustainability, we can provide all that. So just some really quick figures about us. So the Delta family of companies, really 5 different divisions within Delta. So the division that
hey Mike, it's Matt. Yes. Real quick, that it doesn't appear that your slide deck is actually moving. It's stuck on the first. It's not presenting, and it's only on the front the first page.
Okay, so
sorry to kill your flow there, but I know.
Hey, that's better to know. Let me figure out how to get this back here. You still on the first one, Matt?
Yeah.
Hang on a second while I figure this out. Is it changing now?
Not yet, no. I mean, if it's not working, I would suggest just turn it off. Just turn it off and just speak to it. That way everybody can kind of keep notes, unless there's a visual something on there that you definitely want them to see.
Okay, yeah, I can just talk to it.
Oh, it's moving now.
How about there?
Yep, it's moving now. Now you just need to go down to the bottom right-hand corner where it shows like the easel next to the left, a little bit more
Mhm.
left.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that easel right there, and that should bring it up full screen for everybody. It might take a second. There might be a slight delay.
Is it switching now?
It doesn't look like it is. But it's on the right slide. It looks like you're on slide 3 right now. So you should be good. That's the
Okay,
brand you're
1, 2, that's the one I just discussed. So slide 3. Looks like we're there.
Yep.
Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, 5 different divisions within Delta. So we have your mill blank inventory. So that's what you guys buy or have purchased the most from. 150 unique styles. We have 6 distribution centers across the country. We'll show you those in a minute. Last year we sold over 120 million blank t-shirts. Fun Tees, this is our full package division, which we'll talk more about in a minute. I think you guys have capability, or probably the customer, sorry, to do some full package decorated business with us. We have factories in Mexico, El Salvador, and Honduras. We do print, embroidery, heat seal, vertical manufacturing. So there's some good opportunities. In the middle here is DTG to go, again, direct to garment. We are the second largest direct to garment printer in the United States now, only behind Amazon. They own more equipment, but we run more equipment. So if and when we can get integrated, I think that's another good opportunity for you guys. Just so you know, we are the official U.S. military manufacturer of their blank t-shirts and fleece. So we do all branches of the military. We do all branches of, all the colorways of every branch of the military. And you guys can buy into this. If you're doing any veterans business, we could sell you the actual blank that each branch of the military utilizes. Not available to you now, but just so you know, we also own the brand Salt Life, if you've heard of that, especially the folks in the Southeast. The next slide is our footprint on the manufacturing side. We have manufacturing in North Carolina, Honduras, Mexico, and El Salvador. All 4 of those countries are internally owned, and we have been running those for years and years. So your blanks are done in 3 of those countries, and most of the decoration is done in El Salvador. The next slide is the list of customers, long-term trusted partnerships. So you don't know when you go in and purchase these brands at retail, but Delta has been manufacturing for these folks for a long time, both unique garments and sometimes our garment with their label in it, both blank and decorated. So North Face, Under Armour, Hurley, Crazy Shirts. So we've got a good group of customers at the retail level that we work with here. We do a really good job for these folks, and we do it year in and year out. So again, probably not something you knew about us, but we're really good at it, and we'll talk about more about that in a second. Just really quickly, product types on our blanks: short sleeve, long sleeve, tanks, muscle tees, these scoop necks, infants, toddler, youth, fleece, raglans. Jamie will walk you through these. So these are basic product types, basic tees and fleece. And then we also produce a platinum brand, which has come out over the last couple of years, that competes with Next Level and Bella Canvas. And you're buying from the manufacturer, so you're probably 25 to 50 cents less. And we have some really great products there that Jamie can walk you through. A little bit more on the printing. We have a ton of print techniques that we do in El Salvador. Here is a listing of some of what we do. We utilize a 50,000 square foot R&D facility in El Salvador.
Mike, sorry, can you go to slide 5? You're still not advancing. You're on slide 3 right now. So it's Terry Phelps had asked to see slide 5 that shows your brands that you have.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. Sorry, I'm not used to this browser and how I'm going back and forth here. What can you see right now?
We can see you're on slide 3. So if you just toggle between your the browser that you're on and then your PowerPoint. If you hold down Alt and then hit Tab, it should show you the different things that you've got on your computer. Quick little shortcut. There you go. I can see your cursor moving on there now.
Okay.
And then just click on slide 5. And then if you could send me a copy of this presentation too, I can share it with everybody also after the.
Okay. Is it changing for you now?
No, it still shows that you're on slide 3.
All right. Yeah, sorry for the difficulties there. Is it switching?
No, not yet. I don't see your cursor on the screen for the slide deck yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what I can do to get this going here. Is there a way I could send it to you and you walk through this with us?
Yeah, go ahead and send it to me right now. Go ahead and stop presenting. When I get it, I'll bring it up to speed real quick, and that way I'll have it. So go ahead and just stop presenting, and then I'll take over ownership of presenting once I get it.
Okay, just 1 second here.
All right, Jamie. So it looks like Mike accidentally turned himself off. So is there anything in the meantime that you can show us
Yes.
while we're waiting for Mike to come back? Just kind of maybe speak to some of the stuff he may have already shown or spoke to
Yes,
already.
absolutely. So some of the things that I can certainly go through with some of the aspects that he was talking about, with us offering some full package opportunities. He was talking about how we could print full package. Full package is something that we do for larger programs, nationwide programs. If you guys are selling into maybe, let's just say some kind of nationwide program that you're doing for schools or whatnot. If you're going to do something like that, if you have something that is 10,000 units or more, we have the ability to help you with a full package. That is something to where we can do anything from a youth product or an adult product, anything that you would like to do within our line. Generally, this is a basic spec. You would like to take this basic spec and pick the piece. We can build it from the bottom up for you. Also, you can pick the type of ink that you want to use, anything you want to have printed on it. You can also pick if you would like to do a poly bag with it, a sticker for a size sticker or whatnot. We can take it from the bottom up for you. We can quote it out just piece by piece for you and walk you straight through. This is something that we've done for years and years, and we've helped multiple customers with this. We're very well versed with it, and it has seemed to work out for quite a few people. So that's something that Mike was talking about, and I see he's back here. But that is something that we have definitely focused on. over the years, and it has been very beneficial for quite a few different ASI customers of ours. So something that we would like to at least let you know that we do offer. So like I said, this can go from anywhere from onesies, infant, toddler, youth, all the way up to adult, ring spun, Delta dry styles, even platinum. So just wanted to throw that out there and give a little bit more explanation on that while Mike was coming back online. So.
Oh, yeah, you can tell I'm not in our IT department.
Yeah.
All right, for that. Matt, I just sent you the presentation. And thanks, Jamie.
Okay, I'll bring it up here in a second when I get it.
And so while we're going on through that, should I just go ahead and start maybe presenting a couple of products so we kind of keep rolling here?
Absolutely, if you would, please.
Okay, so while we're going, over the past, Mike was saying earlier, over the past 2.5 years, we've actually become more of a distributor as opposed to just a t-shirt manufacturer. Delta's been known, obviously, to just have t-shirts, but into the past 2 years, in 2020, actually, we started adding polos, caps, towels, bags, multiple styles, pretty much going after your Alpha Broder, your Sanmar, things of that nature, S&S. So the brands that we actually picked up in 2020 are Callaway, Original Penguin. We did pick up Jack Nicklaus. There have been a couple of changes there. Outdoor Cap, Dry Duck. We did also do Sierra. I almost wanted to say Sierra Mist.
Sierra Pacific.
What'd you say?
Sierra Pacific.
Sierra Pacific, yes. Also, we have merged with our sister company and offering Sophie product, the entire Sophie line. You'll see that on our in our catalog as well as our website, as well as Intensity, which is a softball line. You also will see Liberty bags, OAD, and they also have the one other small bag line as well. So those are a couple of other names that we've actually added in. All right, Matt, are you wanting to start?
He's got the brand. Oh, sorry, these are the partners up here.
I was just showing the brands, so
right.
Sorry.
Those are the brand names that we've been working with, sure, for private label.
Yeah, if you could go to the end, Matt, those are the brands.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a list of the brands that we've added since 2020. Not a great year to launch last year during the pandemic, but this year we're starting to see some really good traction. The Original Penguin, Callaway, and Perry Ellis lines. We're the only distributor outside of the direct opportunity there. And if you want to buy any of those 3 brands from us, it's the same price as if you buy direct, if you guys are doing any business with them direct. So in the Original Penguin, Callaway, we have all their top styles in stock in Ohio and Texas. And then Perry Ellis will be new for us in August of this year. So that'll be an ad for us. Yeah, Dry Duck, you guys, I saw it on your site already. I don't think Outdoor Cap. You had some Liberty bags. So, I mean, a lot of these products are in our DCs for same day ship up to 4 p.m. So go ahead, Jamie.
Sure. So with that being said, I wanted to go over some of these styles that we are offering, especially with the Callaway. I have found that with Perry Ellis, obviously that's a big name brand. Most people recognize it with all of the different golf courses and events that are going on. I have found my best bang for the buck is going to be the Callaway brand. It basically has a companion style for everything that we offer, which is really nice. Also, the companion style is going to be the same price. So you have a men's and a ladies style, same cost straight through. That's also very helpful here. We do have price point options. So the ventilated is going to start as the least expensive option for the Callaway brand. This is going to be the same, if you can see here. This is the ladies. and then your men's version. You can see it does come with all of your basic retail packaging. Another thing that Mike did mention, if you are going direct with Callaway, and I know that I'm in the Dallas area, and a lot of people in the Dallas area are very close with their rep for Perry Ellis and Callaway and whatnot. And a really great thing that Perry Ellis does, they really support their reps, and they still give the reps credit for whenever we sell product out of Delta as well. So it doesn't hurt the other rep within Perry Ellis. So they actually get credit. So it's actually kind of nice. So if that makes sense on that side, it's a positive on all the way around. So it helps everybody. Anyways, so this is going to be the ventilated. And I've found that whenever we're in quote positions, this actually is a very positive piece. Here's the ventilated aspect of it. If you can see it within the fabric, you can see it does have the little punch holes in it. The colorway for this, it is in brighter colors. It does have this monument gray as well as this Caribbean blue. It is offered in a black and then I believe also in a red color. This one is coming in at $16.50. So the cost at $16.50, this is not bad for a companion piece. This is a pretty good opening price point polo here.
Yeah, and all the Callaways, well, Jamie's looking for the next piece, small through 4X in men's and small to 3X in women's. So like she said, all the colorways match across all styles. And we have like 25 or 26 Callaway styles in stock, 6 Penguin, and we're going to have 6 or 8 Perry Ellis styles coming in next month.
And whenever I originally had said that there was a Jack Nicklaus that we had added originally, and then now we're saying a Perry Ellis. Jack Nicklaus was dropped by Perry Ellis Incorporated or International. And so they are adding in a brand new Perry Ellis line that's going to take the place of Jack Nicklaus. So there will be that brand coming through. So just so you have that option for for August, basically. Here's a core performance polo. You basically still need something like this. Everything that is in the Callaway line is all moisture wicking. It's all 100% polyester. It just has different aspects to the fabrics. So for instance, this core performance polo, they actually do say it's one of their top sellers. I will find that I have sold a couple of others in its place. I sell more of that ventilated than I do this core performance. I find that this is more like a mesh and kind of an older mesh here. Sorry, dealing with a laptop computer. You can see it's just an older polyester mesh. I think for the cost here, we're talking like $18, $19. For going up and down $1, I think that you can actually get a better polo for the money here with a little bit more styling. But if you are looking for something with just a very basic option, this would be it. So core performance polo. Here's the bird's eye. The bird's eye now has a little bit more color to it. It actually has a little bit more of a two-tone to it. The clear buttons, which actually are a little bit nicer here as opposed to a colored, your basic button. You will see that these all have a UV to it as well as the repel. As we move on through, you'll see we have a broken stripe. And then you'll see we have a fine line stripe. You have the broken stripe here. This is something that Callaway has done really nice with. A ladies polo. And personally, I don't wear polos. So I like the fact that they do a little Johnny collar. They do something different as opposed to something with a 5-button placket. I would prefer not to have a 5-button placket. I like the V-neck Johnny collar. It looks a little bit nicer. It's more feminine. It has a little bit more styling to it. Callaway has done a really great job with this. The fine line stripe and the tonal polo. And then also we have the, let's see, it's the gingham we also have for our ladies. I'll show you here. They've done a really, really nice job making this look more feminine. We have a keyhole on the side of the sleeve here. A little bit of a two-tone for your placket as well. And then here for the tonal. This has about 3% spandex in it. It has a cooling to it. Everyone that I have sampled this polo with, the tonal polo, it costs about $26 for the men's and the ladies. I have been able to sell it into different programs and orders. This shirt is the easiest shirt to sell. It's all primarily because of the hand. The hand is amazing. It feels great. We offer it in pretty much basic colors, a blue, a black, a gray, and we sell it extremely well. But you can see the nice little ruching here for the ladies on the shoulders here. A nice basic sleeve. It does have the spandex to it. You do have the slits on the side as well, the air holes, and then a nice Johnny collar for you. So some of the nice selling features for a Callaway polo is to offer it to some female buyers that could also help you out a little bit whenever you're dealing with that aspect, just to kind of bump you up a little bit. I've found that this is definitely a positive. So $26 whenever you start going on the higher end for polos for Callaway. And then you're going to move up from the ventilated is $16.25. Then the broken stripe here is going to be $18. Then you go into the bird's eye, which was the $19 to $20. And then you go into the tonal and the gingham, and those were going to be $26. Here is the tonal for men, just so you can see it. Very basic, but it actually has that really nice soft hand to it. Now, one that you probably have seen out in the market, Original Penguin about a year ago was doing a really big ad campaign, and you might have seen it. This is the Original Penguin logo here. So, and they were bringing out, this is their Golf Earl style. So you'll see their little contrast piping on their polos. This is the guys' version. A little retro style with the pocket, with the little penguin. And then here's the ladies' Earl. Again, with the pocket. They're not as wide as what you would see most of the Callaways being. They're not as large of a cut. So some guys would say maybe a country club cut. I heard some guys saying at one time. So it still goes all the way up to 4X. It's just the sleeves are maybe a little bit tighter as opposed to being as wide and as loose. So, but this Earl for the Original Penguin, we've done fairly well with this. This is right at about 26 as well. That's quite a few of the polos that we have now. I do not have the new samples for what's coming in August. We're waiting on those to come in. One thing that we have had in the past couple of weeks is we've had some pretty large shipments come in of the Callaway product, which has been really nice because a lot of the stock had sold out. So we're stocked back now. So if you do go to our website, deltaapparel.com, you can log in. You can look up and see any of the styles. And the really good thing is our search box is pretty intuitive. So if you're looking for something polos, if you're looking for Callaway, if you're looking for broken stripe or something like that, usually you can see that in our website on the search button. So, and another thing is if you are not set up within your office to have a login, you can certainly let us know and we can work with customer service to help get you set up to log in. So that is also something that we can work with you guys on the back end after this meeting. So the next option with Callaway and with Original Penguin, we have quite a bit of outerwear. So I'm going to move into that. Something that I actually find has a really nice, super soft but lightweight hand is this mock. It's a quarter zip mock from Original Penguin. It does have a really super soft hand. It almost does feel foamy in a way with the way with how soft it is. The inside, you can see, does have a couple of little stripes in here, which does also match that Earl if you were going to do a combo with all of them. And of course, it has all of the branding on it. Other outerwear styles, I have found that the Callaway waffle, what this is, it's a thermal waffle full zip. I'll show you the ladies version. Delta actually did one of these for our sales meeting, and I actually still wear it to this day. We did like actually a tonal Delta logo on the side, and every salesperson actually wore this at our meeting. Every age group, man, woman, everybody, and that just kind of shows you how well that this style would actually sell if we all would wear it. We have a wide variety of personalities in our group. So this is a very nice lightweight ring spun, but it is a waffle weave. So you can actually see the waffle thermal here. Does come in a dark charcoal and then this light silver. You will see the Callaway branding here, embroidery on the sides, but you still have your left chest available, the other sleeves. You still have the mock neck. So you have a large area that you still can embroider. It does have pockets to it, and it is a full zip. These costs for these waffle knits are $38.50. We then have some full zip wind jackets. And quarter zip pullovers. So if you do have any golf outings, I've been quoting a lot of these lately. It seems like golf events are definitely back in full swing. A lot of people have been asking for a lot of outerwear. The Callaway branded full zip wind jacket is $42.50. Basic, full black. It does have your mesh knit on the inside. If you can see that with the lighting here. It does not have a jacket. And then it does have the Velcro sleeves on the side, on the ends. You can see that there. It does wrap around. It has a very nice hand, and it does have the toggles on the ends, just so it will pull in for if it is a little like extra windy.
Hey, Jamie, do you think you could move on to platinum so we can cover some of the Ds too, based on where we are on time? So, I mean, again, you guys, 26 styles of Callaway, 6 of Penguin, we're going to have 6 of Apparel. So we're going to have a lot of golf shirts, outerwear. We even have some woven shirts for you in Apparel. What I just asked you or Jamie to show you was our platinum brand. So that is a brand that we developed 3 or 4 years ago to compete with Next Level Bella Canvas. All combed ring spun fabrics, CVC, 100% combed ring spun and tri-blends. The difference being we added a lot of retail colors to make us a little bit different than the other folks. And again, everything is combed ring spun, super soft tan. We do some really good colors, and on the ladies pieces, there's some detailing and some seaming on the back. Everything side seam, so it's going to fit really nice, but it gives you an option you know, against Bella Canvas Next Level, especially with inventory challenges the way they are these days.
So what you'll see, the 3 fabrics that we have in the basic cuts: crew neck, V-neck, and a long sleeve crew neck. You're going to have a tri-blend, a slub, and then a CVC, combed ring spun. The CVC being a 60-40 blend, 60% cotton, 40% polyester. So very hard to see on a computer. But this is going to be our basic cut. This is going to go up against that 3001 Bella. This is going to go up against your next level basics. We actually have a pretty decent inventory on our CVC, on our P601C, and also the P601, which is the 100% cotton version. It is a full cut. This isn't necessarily a fitted tee. It does have a basic sleeve and also on your basic length. Here is the sleeve on your long sleeve. It has an open sleeve length. You can see here, we do not have a cuff. This right here is also going to be your slub fabric. I try to call this, it's a 4.3 ounce, 60-40. I call it a grown-up burnout. So it does have a little bit of a texture to it, but it is not necessarily a see-through. Yes, okay, I've got light, quite a bit of light in here, but whenever you put it on, you're not necessarily seeing through it. If you need samples and want to check it out beforehand or anything like that, feel free to ask us. We're happy to show you what our products are. We stand behind our products. This happens to be the sea glass. The slub sells really well. It's also selling well with retail brands and some of our retail stores that we've been selling into. That's the long sleeve basic. Here are some of the ladies' options in that slub. On the computer, this may look a little bit gold, but this is actually a ginger. But this is a ginger in the crew neck, and then this is also a steel.
Yeah, again, at the end of this, we'll send Matt and Melissa our emails, and if you guys want some samples of platinum, we'd be happy to send you some. So we'll send a link to the catalog to you, and if you guys take a look at platinum, want some samples, we'll send you samples in tagged and on hangers and things so you can take a look.
If you're in need of any flowy tanks, we have a tri-blend and a CVC for flowy tanks. The difference in cost from a tri-blend to a CVC is $1. So those are the differences. You have more color choices in the CVC, but a lot of people want the tri-blend. So here is a tri-blend. This is going to be the CVC. The detailing that Mike was talking about on the back, we have seams that go at the back of it, if you can see it.
Yeah, hard to tell there.
Yeah. So there is just a slight seam that goes behind it. After speaking with lots of different screen printers, it's really not an issue printing on the back of them. But if you have any issues and need to test it, let us know. It's a very minimal seam.
And in platinum, go ahead.
Okay. One thing I would like to point out with my experience with ASI and fulfillment programs, online fulfillment programs, things like that, I found a couple of items that we've sold within the platinum line that have been really, really popular since we've had it out. It's been this one. This two-tone, also it comes in a solid. This is going to be a tri-blend raglan hoodie without a pocket. Since we brought this into the line like 5 years ago, I've sold it really well in both solid and two-tone, and it's been in fulfillment programs. And it seems to get picked up every year in different programs, and it's sold well all the way straight through. It has options for men and women. Your price points on these were right around, let's see here. It's right around $9.04, about $9.
And then
So
on
it's
the
tri-blend, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. On the Delta side, can you grab the new 90200 hood for them?
Yes.
So what Jamie's going to grab is our new 7525 7-ounce hood. It has 100% cotton face on it, so it's going to print really well. And the price to you guys is under $8, and Hood's fleece is going to be really difficult to find this fall. So you should probably write this one down. We do an adult and youth. We have a lot coming in, but it'll probably go pretty quick at the prices that we're going to offer these at. Again, I think all manufacturers are going to struggle with fleece this fall. But this is our 90200, again, 7525 7-ounce fleece. So a little bit lighter weight, but it's a really good piece, and we've been selling really well.
So 7 ounces, it's a basic, offered in about 12 colors, and we're adding it for next year. It'll be added in red and royal as well. It does come in quite a few fashion colors, and I'll find it on the page and show you what it comes in. Here's the back. Just a basic 2-panel. It does have the locker patch on the back, so if you did want to do a print on that. And again, something I would like to reiterate within the Delta line, the Delta and the Platinum line, we have tearaway tags throughout our full line. You can tear out any of these, rebrand yourself, rebrand your customer. The same thing with the Platinum tags. Here is the fleece. Here are the colors for the fleece so you can see. Oop.
Yeah, we have quite a few.
So one other fulfillment item. These are 2 of the Platinum items we added this year. It was the interlock. So this was the, it's a hidden pocket with a hood. So it's an interlock 7-ounce fabric. It comes in about 8 different colors, men's and women's. It's a 3-panel hood, if you can see it. So it's a little bit bigger than the other one. It's a straight body, but it does have a little contouring. But the pockets are hidden within the seam. So the seam comes down and just hides it through. And then we have this interlock fabric, which has a nice cuff at the bottom here, of the bottom of the sleeve, as well as the bottom of the length. And then here is your quarter zip, which is a covered zipper. So that's done quite well too. 4 colors that we offer here. And your prices are about, are between $10 and $11 for both of those. So those are some options as well. Just to kind of let you know where I've seen some customers within the ASI world as well, where we've seen some wins. So
to quickly recap, I mean, we added a lot of brands for next year, or sorry, last year. Original Penguin, Callaway, Perielis, Dry Duck I saw on your site, Burnside, Sierra Pacific. Outdoor caps is doing really well for us. So if you guys are buying Richardson, having a hard time coming up with the 112, 115 inventory, we have a couple from Outdoor Cap, OC770, OC771. Really similar to those caps. Price points 20-30 cents less. So if you're having a hard time finding Richardson caps, the OC770, OC771 are really similar to the 112 and 115. We have a lot of inventory. We have a lot more coming. So we have those in our distribution centers. And then on the bags, Liberty bags, Alpine fleece, OAD, caramel towels. And then just because I'd like to touch on a few pages of that PowerPoint that I drastically messed up, we also own Sophie and Intensity. So if you guys are looking for athletic wear, on-field, softball, cheer shorts, 50-50 fleece, all that kind of stuff, we own Sophie and have for 20 years. And Jamie's got a pair of the top pair of shorts there in the ladies. We have What's unique about Sophie too is a lot of it comes in toddler, girls, and adult, or boys and adult. So we can outfit high school programs. So Sophie is also in our catalog, and next year I think we'll have additional styles in our catalog. So that is a lot of what I have to offer. We also, I mean, on the basic side too, I don't want to discount just basic tees and fleece. If you're buying Gildan, Fruit, Hanes, we're a manufacturer just like those guys. If you're buying it from a wholesaler, we're going to be 10, 15 cents, 20 cents less a piece because you're not buying it from a wholesaler. So we do have all the blank tees that you need. And then Matt, if you don't mind, can we quickly hit that PowerPoint then before we end up? You're there?
Yep, give me 1 second.
Okay, I appreciate that. Just want to explain some of the options that we have here.
All right. Which, do you remember what slide?
Let's just go to like 3 or 4 and I can just hit them really quick.
Okay.
And we'll send this out after we're finished and you guys will have it too.
Yep, I've got it queued up right now, waiting for everybody. I was gonna send it to the entire list that was invited and then wait for the attendance report that comes out afterwards. So let me go forward here. Right here?
Yeah, so that's good. I've already mentioned the North Carolina, the Mexico, Honduras, and El Salvador production. And then we also have a huge print facility in El Salvador to do our retail package programs. And retail packaging means we can do ticketing, bagging, tagging, anything your customer wants, we can do it. We handle large retail programs. Our customers handle those and we do the fulfillment on those. It's usually in non-COVID situations, 60 to 90-day lead times. Now it might be a little bit longer, but you bring us the blank that you want to use. Preferably, it's a catalog blank that we have, and usually within a day or two, you give us the locations also that you want to print, and we can have a price, fulfillment price, and a delivery date back to you in probably 2 or 3 days. So. The company's been doing this for 30 or 40 years. They're really good at it, but it's a good opportunity for your national programs when somebody's looking for you to fulfill a national program and have that decorated and even private labeled. We can do that for you. So the next one, those are just some of the people that we currently do work for. So again, our blanks with their name in them, decorated. Some of these are custom blanks, but a lot of those guys you'll see at retail. And Delta has been doing work for all these folks for decades. And again, I think it's great for the ASI side. I don't think we've done a good job explaining our capabilities here, but we just want to reiterate that it might be a good opportunity for you guys on your larger programs. And all you're going to do is reach out to me or Jamie on these, and we can get information back to you quickly. Next slide. So just some of the product types we offer. We can skip that one. Decoration, we do literally about any decoration method you want. I think I talked about that earlier. We have a 50,000 square foot R&D facility in El Salvador. So if we don't do it, we probably can do it. So whatever technique your customer asks for, we probably have the capability to do that in El Salvador. And that's literally, this slide is just showing you, we can build our blank to decorate. We can build the customer's blank to decorate, preferably our blank, but we do the other. And then literally, I mean, if it's an ongoing fulfillment program, we will project out forecast blanks, sit on the blanks, and fill on demand. So if you need 20,000 pieces the 3rd week of January, you're telling us that. And we're going back in time and telling you when we need the orders to do that. And then if you do, and we all work out the schedule successfully, we're delivering on time most of the time here. They do a really good job of that. The next slide, Matt. Just some development, and you guys will see this. There's a lot of art staff, follow-up staff in El Salvador and Honduras to do this full package work. DTG to go. Again, Amazon owns more equipment. We are the largest DTG printer in the country. This is great for your one-off fulfillment programs, company stores where you guys don't know how much you're going to sell. But at the end of the day, if we need fulfillment on this, these are all one-up prints. We have the capacity to do 75,000 units a day across our 9 facilities in the U.S. We're going to add a couple more this year. The idea is here, you sell the customer, we print the order closest to the customer, direct it to that DC, grab the blank off the shelf, print it, ship it to your customer. Gets to your customer, we take a day or two to print it, day or two to get to the customer. They're getting printed garments from you in less than a week. We do need to work with you guys on some integration capabilities here. But again, this is a really good, I think, tool for you to be able to service those smaller orders for your customer instead of saying, hey, you know what, I don't want 12 pieces. If the customer will do the order of 12 pieces and we're integrated, this is not hard for us to do, and probably a good service add for you guys. So we can talk more about this.
So you can support company stores that have onesies, twosies in their company store programs, correct? With this DTG?
Yep. Yeah. So when your company store closes, we have our blanks on that store. You have the designs on that store. The store closes at the end. You order the blanks. Well, in this case, you'd order the full package from us. So when we're integrated, you would pass us the decorated order per customer. We would grab the blank, print it, ship it to the customer in your bags if you want, tagged with your name on it, your packing slip. They have no idea it's coming to us. And again, in a perfect world, we're delivering it to the customer 4 to 5 days after we print it.
So you had said when the company store closes, but if we have AIA owners that have ongoing company stores that is just, it's a never-ending store, it's just built to support an ongoing business, you can support that as well. It doesn't have to be
Sure, yeah.
doesn't have to be
Sure.
a set up tear down shop. It can be an ongoing year-round shop if need to be.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said close it. Yeah, I mean, this could be an ongoing shop, and you're sending us fulfillment orders as often as you want based on those company stores. Yeah, and you send us the order electronically, we grab it, print it, ship it, send you back the invoice, and it's a pretty seamless process for us. And like I say, capacity right now do 75,000 units a day. And the great thing is the company store is US wide. Again, I mean, there's some planning to do to make sure we have the right blanks in the right DC. But if we do, we're grabbing that blank off the shelf, print it, ship it within 24 to 48 hours, ship it in any method you want to the customer, and they're going to get it in probably 2 days.
Okay. Yeah, Mike, I would actually suggest you reach out to Southern Branding. Beth was on, I don't think she's on anymore, but definitely reach out to Southern Branding. They have a lot of company stores that they need some solutions on.
Okay. Yep.
We will DTG stuff.
Do that. Next slide. So on the Delta side, distribution centers. So this is in the last 3 or 4 year project too. Dallas, Phoenix are new. State-of-the-art facilities, 30, 40-foot ceilings, mezzanine, picking. Delta in the past had probably older facilities, weren't as efficient in picking, but those 2 are new. Ohio's new. So really in the last 3.5 years since I've been here, we've gone from 3 or 4 facilities to 6, all company owned. So we are making the investment into warehousing here, and getting products out. And lastly, those are the brands again we talked about. So 15 brands in all. We own 4 of those, 11 partner brands. We're going to add additional brands for 2022. Again, we want to become a more one-stop shop. Like Jamie mentioned, when you go to Sanmar, Alpha Broder, SNS, we want you to sell you the blank T-shirts. We want to sell you everything else that you can, outfit your entire program. Next year's brands will help us do that even better. New catalog will be out in November, but likely it add 3, 4, 5 more brands for next year. So we're, as you can see, a lot more than just a basic T-shirt and fleece supplier. It's been a pretty good evolution over the last 3 or 4 years. We still got some work to do, but we're definitely headed in the right direction as far as becoming a wholesale distributor, on top of manufacturing our own tees and fleece. And with all that, Jamie, do you have any closing
I
comment?
think we're good.
Yeah.
If anyone has any questions at all, feel free to ask. We are open to help you in any way that we can. Feel free to ask. Also, Matt, if you want to give everyone, Mike and I's email. I don't know, Matt, if you have mine, but I can certainly give you my email. And we're certainly happy to help you out. And I am in Texas, but I can certainly get your reps throughout, or the owners throughout the nation with their correct rep too. I don't mind doing that. So I can help with that too.
All right, sounds good. Well, I
Great.
appreciate it. Yeah, so Mike, I've got your email. Jamie, if you could just send me yours, I'll go ahead and forward out the presentation deck to everybody here shortly. And then once the taping is done, I'll have Melissa send it out. We have a YouTube channel for all of our webinars. So that does conclude our webinar for today. So thanks to Jamie and Mike from Delta Apparel and presenting their capabilities to the AIA community. So everybody have a great rest of the day.
Thank you for your
Appreciate
time.
it, guys. Thank you. See ya.
Thank you.